office is the focal point of the ECOWAS. Last year, in 2010, an amount of 8.1 million was provided, and in its meeting at the Council of Ministers meeting in 2010, an additional amount was, supplementary amount was approved to help the disaster victims.
According to the Executive Director of the National Disaster Management Agency, Issa Khan, ECOWAS in 2010 provided a sum of more than $8 million for support in disaster preparedness.
ECOWAS is not the only organization that has supported the Gambia, Your Excellency, after the 2010 devastating floods in this country. The African Union also provided a significant amount of support to the government of the Gambia to the tune of $299,993 US, equivalent to $8,549,800 from the African Union. It was paid through the African Development Bank. And this amount of funding also helped us a lot in our disaster preparedness and response efforts. Not mentioning, of course, the other governments that have helped.
The Vice President hailed ECOWAS' recent interventions in critical areas of government.
Not that they didn't want to do that in the past, but there was so much civil strife in our sub-region that instead of concentrating on development, which is the reason why ECOWAS was set up in the first instance, they were busy firefighting, trying to bring peace and stability, sponsoring peacekeeping missions. You know what I'm saying? It's from Liberia to Guinea-Bissau to so many other places in our sub-region, Sierra Leone, the Manu River area, for example, among other areas. But thank God, these days it looks like there is peace and stability and normalcy in our sub-region, to the extent that now we are concentrating on development. So we can't thank ECOWAS enough.
The Vice President reiterated Gambia government's commitment to working closely with ECOWAS in realizing the objectives of the sub-region. She assured that the money will be used appropriately in a transparent manner. Mama J, GRTS.
The Rural Finance Project of the Ministry of Agriculture recently concluded a two-day annual consultative meeting with stakeholders at the Junior Agricultural Training Center in Lower River Region. The forum drew participants from other microfinance institutions, the Central Bank, Visaka operators, and members of the National Assembly Select Committee on Agriculture. Babakar Senghor has more on that.
Achieving a more expansive growth in agricultural development can hardly be secured without the creation of a sound platform for meaningful grassroots empowerment for farmers. The Rural Finance Project of the Ministry of Agriculture is doing just that, to ensure maximum utilization of the great potential in rural agricultural development. Speaking at the close of a two-day consultative meeting that brought together agri-experts and financiers, Falalo Toure, the Director of Agriculture in the Lower River Region, stresses the importance the government of the Gambia and its development partners like the International Fund for Agricultural Development places on rural agricultural development. He emphasized the crucial role of Visakas as engines for agricultural and socio-economic growth, particularly among the most vulnerable groups in society. The forum, according to Lamin Fatajo, the coordinator of the Rural Finance Project, has resulted in the fulfillment of the plans for the year 2010. Fatajo urged the participants to critically observe the achievements and shortfalls registered in the previous years. The commitment level of the participants during the program has sent optimism surging among officials in the drive to enhancing the growth of rural farming. For GRTS News, this is Babakar Senghor.
The Alliance for Patriotic Reorientation and Construction, APRC, is organizing a fundraising gala dinner. The package includes the launching of Sekuba Bambino's album, Babili Mansa. Azerbaijan Sar sat down with the chairperson of the committee responsible for the organizational aspect and she reports.
Some of the words in the song may still remain strange to many a Gambian, but its melodious tune continues to thrill the audience, especially those that appreciate the enormous development gains undertaken by President Jammeh. The song Babili Mansa from a non-Gambian goes to show that the Jammeh administration is not only appreciated by Gambians but non-Gambians alike. The musician Sekuba Bambino, who according to the chairperson of the organizing committee of a fundraising to be organized by the APRC party, is in town to launch his album as the party embark on raising funds to strengthen the operational affairs of the party.
The APRC fundraising committee, which I chair, is engaged in a fundraising drive, and one of the things that we are going to do is to hold a gala dinner, a fundraising gala dinner, and to make it interesting, I thought we should also use the opportunity to launch the Sekuba Bambino Babili Mansa album.
Minister Fai shed more light on logistics put in place for the fundraising program that is expected to be graced by President Jammeh.
We are in the rainy season and we cannot hold it outside. We have to hold it in the hall so that people will have their meals comfortably. With regards to the cost of the tables, the platinum table is $60,000 and the diamond table is $50,000. The gold table is $40,000. But we also have what we call the Platinum Plus. Meaning that you pay $250,000 and you sit at the high table with the president, you have a photo opportunity with the president, and you also have a certificate of appreciation signed by the president, who is the party leader.
Sekuba Bambino, the Gambians' renowned choral maestro Jaliba Kuyate, and a host of other Gambian artists, according to the chairperson, will be on hand to entertain, but nonetheless was quick to send a message of appeal to the masses.
I want to say to people that we want to start at 9 o'clock. The president will arrive by 8:30. So we want everybody to be there 30 minutes before 8:30, meaning 8 o'clock. So that we start the dinner early. As you know, there are some people that don't want to eat their dinner late. Usually people think it's the president that is delaying. No, he is always ready. But he always wants to wait until everybody is in. But once he comes in, the gates are closed.
Aissatou Badiane Sarr, GRTS.
We'll go for a short break. The news continues momentarily. Welcome back. New graphic images supporting allegations of horrendous abuses meted out to people working for the Gaddafi family are emerging. One particular case involves Soika Moa, an Ethiopian woman working as a nanny for Hannibal Gaddafi, a son of the former Libyan leader. That may just be the tip of the iceberg for more reports of abuse and torture said to have been carried out by the Gaddafis on their employees are being heard. Let's look at this report for more on that.
Is slowly regaining her dignity, now being cared for in Tripoli's Burns Hospital. She is weak but able to gesture a greeting to those who've helped her and express her profound gratitude.
I want to say thank you very much because all the people have helped me. Thank you very, very much.
She's overcome with emotion, but these are tears of relief, not pain. Schweige is Christian, and her faith has been crucial in coming to terms with what's happened.
Thank you very much. I want God to heal me and return me back to my family.
The National Transitional Council's new health minister also visited her and summed up the horror of her ordeal.
I think it's a crime against humanity. So I'll ask the Minister of Justice to send someone who can document as well as forensic evidences to document it, and then we document everything, and then after that she has the free wherever she wants to stay in Libya. We would be happy to treat her. If she wants to go, that would be great as well.
So this is Hannibal Gaddafi's office.
This man, who worked with Schweige, is too scared to reveal his identity, but showed me another of Hannibal Gaddafi's properties.